Hello, Alex. How are you today?
Hello, Claudia. I'm good. How are you?
Fine. A little bit drawn in work.
We're all working hard, but it will be exciting in a couple of weeks in Munich.
Yeah, I hope so. We have you over again for 3 workshops this year. Sticking is a runner. It's sold out since weeks. Um, so we don't have to talk about that too much because we don't have any space anymore. Um, we have Roosimine, the Estonian inlay technique again with you this year because it was a big success last year.
Yeah.
And you bring us a new technique from the Baltics, which is called Vikkel, which I don't know anything about, and we want to know what it is.
Yeah. We can start with the Vikkel and then work our way through. So Vikkel, I know in Bavaria and Bayern there's like twisted traveling stitches. So these are
Ah, okay.
they're probably similar, slightly different. So these use two knit stitches or knit and purl stitches, so it makes what looks like a cable with a cable needle. I'll grab stuff from the back. So you get these like really beautiful textured patterns, and you can also
Fine
get some
cables, is it? Very fine
it
cables.
looks like fine cables, but
Mhm,
no cable needles. So it's all using two knit stitches or knit and purl, and
mhm,
you're twisting the stitches while you're knitting, while they're on the needle. So it's easier than cables, but you
mhm.
get a similar kind of look, but finer. So these are a couple of patterns. These will all be coming to Munich. So those in
Okay.
the workshop will get to see and try on. So these are from the new book. It's quite sunny where I am today. You're fighting the sun. So there's a vest. I have on a cardigan version.
Oh,
I have a hat. I also have a shawl that I will bring as well, which is
mhm,
steeped, but it also uses the Vikkel. And in that class, we're also doing one style of knitted braid that uses the Vikkel kind of twisted stitches. So it looks
mhm.
like a horizontal line, which is very different. That's unique to Estonian knitting compared to some like other variations. So that's included in that workshop, which is quite fun. A lot of people really like the braid because it's done with one color in
Mhm.
one row of knitting. So it's pretty quick and it makes a nice added stripe detailing on projects.
Okay, so it's like good for edges as well.
Good for edges. So yeah, a lot of braids are used in Australian knitting for edges. I didn't bring, actually I do have my Troy sweater. So I have a colorful one. This one usually comes, I have one that always comes with me.
That's
This is a bright color version. This uses more of the like color work
uh-huh.
style braids. But the Vikkel braid, there is a variation in two colors. We'll be doing one color, but oftentimes braids in Estonia are used on the edges so they don't curl. And
Mhm.
it's a nice finish and a little extra detail that's not hard to do. And you can kind of show off your knitting skills to everyone.
Yeah,
Um,
it's different to the normal rip and knit.
yes,
Yeah.
it makes it more exciting. I'm not the biggest fan of doing ribbing. I still do ribbing like on cuffs and things,
Mhm.
but braids just make it a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
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 There. Try and grab all of my samples today. And then the other one, which we talked about that has space, is Roosimine,
Yeah.
which was super popular last year,
Yeah.
and we had a lot of fun. This is a sock from the new book.
Wow.
It looks really hard to do. It's one of the prettiest things I've probably knit, but it's really easy because with this technique, you're only knitting with one color. So the sock is only knit with the black yarn, and my beautiful bright colors are cleverly woven in while you're knitting. so it's a lot easier than embroidering after. It
And
does
it's no
still,
fair aisle, so it's like
it's
no
easy.
strands and no nothing.
You're making like strands on the front, but you're
Mhm.
not having to knit with two colors, just one color in the round. So we do a little swatch. But if you
Mhm.
can do this, you'll be able to do all of these, including this is a nice new pattern from the cover of the book, new book.
Mhm.
So it's a nice way of using like mini skeins or single skeins you buy at shows to showcase them in a pattern. It's my favorite technique. I love teaching it because people realize this looks like it should be really complicated to knit, but it's super easy. And
Okay.
everyone comes out addicted going, I'm now going to make this, because it's easier than Antarja or Fair Isle. So
Okay.
very, very fun.
Okay.
And
And
I
you
bring,
already mentioned your new book. Uh,
yes, this one.
there it is.
There it is. Yes. So we will have copies at the show.
Mhm.
A few copies, which I will sign, and I will have all of the samples with me. So if you're in the workshops, you will get to see all the ones that relate. There are ones that use sticking, Vikkel, as well as the Roosimine. So you'll get to see all of those and you can try them on. Yeah.
And we have a meet and greet planned for you as well.
Yes.
So everyone, if they are not able to come to your workshops, can see you in the exhibition area as well, or
Exactly.
the
With
launch area.
the launch area with some books and all of the samples. Yeah.
Okay. I heard that there's a story behind the book.
Yes, the book is inspired by all of my family, mostly three women in my family, mainly my grandmother. So
Mhm.
she had sketchbooks, and that's one of the photos of one of them. I can grab a couple. So they were filled with clippings and drawings that she had done, as well as from old German magazines, because grandmother
Okay.
went to a German school. She lived in
Mhm.
Berlin during the war years as well. But
Okay.
a lot is inspired by her drawings and things she saved. These
Mhm.
were all kept. They were from the 1930s and 40s. There you go, some more. And so they inspired some of the knits as well as a few things that were saved. So these little slippers, which I always bring to my
Wow.
Rosie workshop, which my great aunt gave me, my grandmother's sister, when I was born. So they've become sock versions. So yeah, it's all inspired. The sketchbooks were found in the apartment, which was my great aunt's, which
Mhm.
I now own. So I cleaned out and we found all of the sketchbooks, which hadn't been taken out in decades. So yeah, there's some
Wow.
drawings that became used in the patterns. So a lot of it is inspired by the sketchbooks and some of the knits she made as well when she moved to Canada too. Yeah.
Okay. So we are looking forward to get you over again.
I'm very
Um,
excited.
New location.
Yes.
Everything was full light on.
It will be exciting. It's exciting new location, bigger, and it's exciting to see the festival grow and more people come to Munich to knit.
Okay. Thank you. And we
Thank
see you
you.
soon.
See you soon.